Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. My name is Fawn, and I will be channeling messages through the cards for the collective. I usually do it around midnight the night before, and I meditate, and the cards come out as they're supposed to come out for the collective. We have a lot of energy out there right now, and I'm hoping that everybody is kind of balancing it out as it hits you, because it's a lot of different things that we never realized, we never knew. And now it's like the blindfold's starting to come off, and we're starting to like, what is going on? So the cards had a lot to say, and we are going to get right in it. I've been busy the last few weeks. I haven't been on too much, and I feel bad, but we've got to work on self also. And I get to the point where, okay, I need a day, just self. And I go out and I lay in the sun and do a meditation because we got to let everything clear out of our head, or we go into the next week because it's still lingering, and then it causes stress, dis-ease, and you're thinking about things all the time. So we need to kind of hone in on our own energy and practice with it. When you're around people, do you feel sick if they're sick? Do you feel sensitive if they're sensitive? We all have so many different magical beauty that we don't use. And we got to be careful with that, because if we don't use it, you lose it. And we are going into a whole different place of thought and being. We are not splitting up, but there is some people that will never get out of that 3D. And at this point, I know everybody is in 4D. So now we got to get to 5D, and 5D is when you really hone in on your spiritual within your heart space and understand what's coming to you. That is when you will be full of energy because you'll see it, you'll feel it. And I said to work with your senses. People have been doing beautiful, rain and just wind. We had some wind here today, and it was just beautiful actually, because you're sitting in the sun, it's so hot, and then all of a sudden this beautiful breeze comes and it lets you go, have peace again. So yeah, that's pretty much what has been going on. And I know that the collective is very curious about a lot of things right now, and we are going to get down to it. Today is 7:30 of 2025, which is a 19, which goes down to a 10, which goes down to a 1. And we will look at the 1 in a few minutes, but what come out to me, and I want you to think about this, because usually these cards will kind of mimic what we're going to talk about with the other cards. We got the 10, sacral chakra. I feel comfortable in my own body, and I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. Yes, we all come to a point in our life where whatever bothered us at one time, we've grown out of it and we've come beyond that, and we are not what the outside world depicts us as. We know who we are and we know what we are. And that's where you need to stay. You need to stay in that safe, calm before the storm feeling. Don't go into the negative downer. You don't want to go into negative. Stay leveled up out of that. We also got spirit awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. So, yeah, she is ready. She has the whole world within her heart. She's looking at what's going on. She's feeling the energy around her. And that's where we want to get to at one time. We want to feel everything within our heart and feel the energy flowing around our bodies. And we'll know that what we're doing is right. I've seen so much that I've done, and then all of a sudden it came true. So I kind of stay honest to myself. Sometimes I don't see a lot of things, but sometimes I really do. So we got a couple cards with the Mystic Forest, and pursue happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe space. follow your bliss. That I agree with completely. If we are following our bliss and we are so relaxed where we're going and who we're with, why would we mess it up? If your life is balanced and flowing, you know that you are on the right track. And that's where we've got to be. We have to, and she's looking back. She knows she wants the happiness. But is she still thinking about what was behind her? Was that happiness to her or no, not so much? We have to make those decisions when we're standing there in the energy. Is it worth it? Do I want it? Maybe not. Maybe not. Life is a gift. Life is unfolding for you. So seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. I completely agree with that because when you have noise all around you constantly, you're not thinking about anything but self and noise. You just want to tune everything out and you want to listen to the noise. The noise doesn't help you any. It actually confuses you more because it's stagnated baloney that they're just telling you. Now, I have the Soul Helper Oracle come out to play, but I'm going to read the number one because that would kind of depict today a little bit. Number one tells you that you are a magician priestess and that now and then you require solitude. There's that solitude. We really need that solitude in order to fully develop the capabilities within you. You need solitude now, in particular, in order to receive more your visions from a spiritual teacher. Clearly and without compromise, number one promises success and a deep bond of the heart. It will teach you to feel the moment of creation within you and to perceive yourself as a spiritual being. Its energy field is the beginning, the absolute being, the sum of all possibilities and pure spirit of the subtle world. This is your time to shine. This is a time where we are all evolving together. We don't know what's going on. Some know here, some know there, some know bits and pieces and breadcrumbs. A lot of us are feeling into it with our heart space. And if it doesn't feel good and you're not getting those cosmic butterflies in your heart area, then maybe you need to relook at it. I know lately I have been backing up a little bit and observing because there's so much kind of going on and you want the actual realistic perception of that. So if you just jump to conclusions and see that, yeah, you gotta make sure you're right before you jump to conclusions. Now, the Soul Helper Oracle had a really great card for us because I just love this card. We don't get it enough. It's a 34, which is a 7. You are unique. Be brave and a little crazy, but be yourself. You have too many people going out there and trying to impress the world with your hair, your body, whatever it may be that is beautiful on you, and you know it. That is where you're trying to lead the people around you to see. But if you lower that guard, what are you going to see? Are you still going to see that beautiful, unique person? Yes, sure. Your soul is beautifully unique. The body wise, I don't know about the avatar. It's that I don't know, but we will someday, I'm sure. But yeah, she's just beautiful, and her energy looks so lighthearted and fresh. It is often the very people who recognize their own uniqueness, who feel lonely or like outsiders, having recognized their otherness and wanting to live according to it. They make the mistake of thinking that other people will not understand or want anything to do with them. However, this is an illusion born of a past experience with its roots in childhood or perhaps even much earlier. These experiences have served to strengthen you, helping you to reorganize your uniqueness and to live it to the full. You have now reached the point on your soul path where you will find the strength within you to banish these illusions and find the truth that lies behind them. It is the people who remain true to their nature, who change this world, make it a more joyful, peaceful, and colorful place. Celebrate yourself and your individuality and give it more space in your life. Be crazy, be brave, be yourself, and live your differences. Your uniqueness will give you a gentle dignity and irresponsible charisma. If you are ready to accept yourself just as you are, you will discover wholeness, a sense of fulfillment. Accept that you are unique, knowledge your otherness or differences, and in so doing, become fulfilled and free. Give yourself space and allow yourself to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Everything in your past has matured into wisdom, allowing you to live according to your creative nature. Be the embodiment of joy, be magnificent and free, and exclude everything that everyone's standing in your way. Do it now and without delay. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the phoenix, the phoenix rises from the ashes, so that's a good one. Purple essence oils, patchouli, healing crystals, peridot, and number is 7. Magic 7. So I hope everybody's staying out of the heat and being refreshed and drinking lots of water. I know down here in Florida, it's been in like the 111, 110. We laid out, me and my husband laid out this morning for a little while. It was just so intense, we couldn't even stay out for an hour. Usually we go out for an hour in the morning and then like mid-afternoon, and then in the evening we go for an hour on our back or front, whatever. But yeah, today it rained too, which we really needed the rain bad. I mean, everything was really dry looking and yucky. So the 7, let's see. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of a light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of your life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everything and everyone, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of number 7 is like a gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and completion of a stage in life. Number 7 brings you new soul paths. That's what it did. We're going right now in a different direction than we always did. We are in the age of Aquarius now, before we were Pisces, and everything was lies kind of hidden in the background. Now it's the uniqueness and getting out with the ones that are still not real good. We've got to be careful with the energy because they basically, when you have energy like this, they know who you are. It is what it is. Okay, was that the one I wanted? No, because it just talked about the heart. And okay, we're going to go to the intuitive whisper. I was going to do that one, but we did get a card that really means something in here. So I'm going to read the first one that we got. Split your focus, which is 40, which is a 4. Before you picked up this card, what were you focused on? You may be spending too much time concentrating on the world around you and ignoring your feelings. There is a healthy balance to be found that needs your attention. If you are too focused outward, you may feel you have lost yourself. And if you are too focused inward, you may feel disconnected from the world. The balance is found in a 70-30 split. 70% of your focus should remain outward, observing the external world, and 30% of your focus should be inward, checking on how you feel. Finding this balance helps support you. Holding some internal focus can prevent you from feeling extreme highs and lows, getting overly exhausted, hitting burnout, or missing moments of joy. So even when the world around you feels stressful and busy, hold some internal focus. This is how to, I'm going to read this to you because this is how to create a balanced focus. And if you look at that card, it's two different worlds. He's like in the middle, split. He's not sure which one's true and which one's imagination. Close your eyes and notice where your focus is right now. Notice that you are thinking about and how the physical body feels. Observe the breath and pull your focus 100% into your internal world. Once you are aware of your inner space, push your focus 100% towards outer. Notice all of the sounds you can hear. Notice the air on your skin and allow your thoughts to wander on to other people and other things. Now that you have felt the difference between the two, you can begin to play around with splitting your focus partly in and partly out. With your eyes still closed because aware of what is happening in the world around you and inside of you. Open your eyes, let the focus move outward, and then pull 30% back as so you can still observe how you are feeling in this moment. Take this with you during the rest of your day. That kind of reminds me, that card kind of reminds me of when I was going through the dark night of the soul and some things. I felt split. I felt, so it looks like taking pictures. And when I was taking pictures, I'd take a picture of this and it looked completely different to the other picture that I took. So this is choice. It's yin and yang. And it's got a universe right here, a world, whatever it is. And he's looking at the ones with the trees like a different place. And he's taking a picture of it. But if you look at this one, it looks like an eye. It's kind of spooky. This one's kind of spooky looking. And it's got the black side. So this would worry me. And this is where I'd probably go because you got to make the right choices and you got to really think about what you're doing because you're the one who's making the choices for you and everybody around you. My little brother bought me a new coffee cup for my birthday. It says, I smile because you're my sister. I laugh because there's nothing you can do about it. It's funny. I thought it was really cute though. Okay. Now, the intuitive whisper, this usually I only take one card. If they come out, I'll take two or three, but usually one. But then something popped out at me, an 8. Listen from the heart. And we've got the heart information over here also. And that is where our Christ consciousness is. That is where we're balanced, is within the heart space. Your heart song wants to be heard. Are you listening to it? Your heart holds the most powerful energy of all. Love it. It also holds sadness, sorrow, and joy. It is full of big emotions and it is inviting you to feel into it so you can process and heal in order to love more deeply. Whatever emotions your heart is holding right now, breathe into it. Suppress this emotion. Suppressing this emotion could lead to your heart holding on to feelings for longer than it needs to be. Breathe in with compassion, explore what needs to be released. Whether you are searching for a deeper self-love or a romantic love, the journey always starts within. The deeper you can love yourself, the deeper you will allow others to love you, and you can love in return. Let your heart be heard, healed, and harmonized. How to listen from your heart. Lie down, place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. Deepen your breath until both hands are rising and falling in your every breath. Feel into your heart space with curiosity. What do you feel in this moment in your heart? Give yourself space to feel without judgment or expectation. The color of the heart energy centers is green. Visualize a green light at the center of your chest. And with every breath, this light grows brighter and brighter in all directions. Feel the light pouring out of the front of your heart, the giving side, and opening through the back of the heart for the receiving side. From this open-hearted place, release emotions, clearing a pathway for new love to emerge. Uh, this is what we need right now. We feel like we're split. Okay. We feel like we're looking at two different things. And then this one comes in. And if we concentrate within our heart, we will get the answers that we're asking because our creator already knows what you want. The energy comes off of you very nicely. Uh, this one card, Angels and Ancestors, kind of wanted to come out this time. Usually they haven't been wanting to, but this one did. Angels and Ancestors, Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In several indigenous traditions, a broken arrow would mean that tribes were no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or reading, it is a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived. This is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of the light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments and ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by this situation or people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you, and taking you lovingly forward. And that's really interesting that we got that one. Taking you lovingly forward. Yeah, this one, it said your angels are around. Your angels are trying to tell you something. So we go to the Golden Future Oracle. It's a 28, it's a 10, it's a 1, the same as the date today. 28, angels ask the angels. Angels are everywhere. These glorious beings from the heart of God constantly look after us and guide us. They act in our highest interest and can aid us in many, many ways. In the golden future, people will be very aware of their presence, consciously connected with them and inviting them for their help. I'm taking some medicine that is drying my mouth out so bad. Okay. Everyone will listen to the whispers of your guardian angels. Call on the support of the awesome archangels and community with those on the various frequency bands, even the inevitable Saffron who surrounded Source. Before they undertake a project, communities will ask for angelic assistance and sing with the celestial beings as they take it forward. Angels help to keep the hearts of everyone open. In the golden future, you will be aware of your guardian angels being with you. Receive this card suggests the angels have a message of hope and inspiration for you. So open your heart to them. They are reminding you that your guardian angel is always with you, ready to enfold you if you need support and constantly whispering encouragements to you. Stay alert to their presence. Look out for coincidences and synchronicities, for these are coordinated by your angels. Archangels have some come to earth with specific energies to help us. Send out a prayer to Archangel Metatron for illumination, to Michael for strength, to Raphael for healing and enlightenment, to Gabriel for purity and joy, Uriel for inner peace and confidence, or to any of the other great archangels for assistance. Ask several archangels to enter your energy field each day to raise your frequency and create an angelic aura around you. The Sephiroms are the 12th dimensional angels who surround the Godhead and sing the visions of Source into manifestation. Ask them to bring you soul satisfaction and bless your life. Yeah, that's a beautiful card, a beautiful meaning. It ties in with everything that just come up. That was good. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, where are we here? Yeah, this was the Starseed Oracle, and it was cracked open. Rock bottom, surrendering to the alchemy of life. Um, it's kind of like this. He's seeing two different worlds and she's seeing two different faces. So that's interesting that they both came up like that. Hmm. Don't let the weight and density of your world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the center front of your life, it's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our lights is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow to leaps and bounds, and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have the crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way, whether you let it happen or not. It's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibilities that our tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happen for you, not to you. Bless the things that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. How can you let life crack you open? That's a question you need to ask. How can you let your life crack you open? We have to think about this card because this is a collective reading. So this energy is for everybody. And I'm sure that we've all kind of noticed the things that we're going through in life, and we've noticed in the spreads how they're coming out. I am going to Okay. Yeah, we're going to do Kyle Gray. I love Kyle Gray. I recommend him for everybody for the activation, and I got a lot of his, but I really like him. So, and the artwork was beautiful by Jennifer Hawk Hawkyard. I'll give her a thing because the energy on these cards were absolutely beautiful. We got the Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolutions. I love that card. Look at that. The Pleiadians, also known as the Seven Sisters, is an open star cluster found in the northwest of the constellation Taurus. These bring blue luminous stars, which formed in the last 100 million years, are among the stars closest to Earth and are the cluster most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they have been connecting to many spiritual traditions through the ages. Um, yeah, we've all done spiritual, things that we take down, we get handed down, we do things. I envision after this, it opens our eyes to what really happened. There's not going to be a lot of churchgoers left. Just what I've seen coming. And I don't know why, but I have this feeling that some of them have been bad. Something's telling me bad, bad, bad. So we'll see. This gateway transports us to a space where we can witness the great coming together of the Pleiadians. Each and every single star within the cluster is representative of a nation of divine beings who honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on Earth could also experience. If we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body, if we were able to travel to the Pleiadians in the third dimensional world, we would not find these beings. However, for they have transcended the physical state and operate on a higher vibration. Find the Pleiadians in the night sky or look at an image online. Then say, Great Pleiadian guides, thank you for showing me how to heal and honor the feminine so that I can support a more balanced and evolved form of existence. Pleiadian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance that whatever is uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Pleiadians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. I love this because this is kind of what I was depicting in my one dream the one day that I had, and I wasn't sure what it was, but now I'm pretty much kind of drawn to this again, and we are awakening. We are getting, it's time to harmonize in heavens and resolution and learn good things and beautiful things. It's time. I mean, they've kept us in the dark for so long, we don't even know where we are anymore. Okay, we've got two magic spirit oracles, and let's see what they got to say. The first one we got was a number 13. It's time to leave the old behind. Rebirth, shedding the crystallized, and taking risk. She kind of looks like I'm looking over her shoulder at that other, whatever it is, star black, guiding everybody with stars. And then the butterfly and the rainbows around it, which is interesting. I release all that doesn't serve me. I embrace the new. Your soul is calling for a rebirth of some kind in some aspect of your life or being. The bones of your past and of who you once were are meant to be shed, left behind, honored and praised as the sacred things that brought you with far this far. Bless them, but then you must leave them far behind in that lonely desert of transformation so they can be one with all the other lost and dying things which serve the world as nourishment. And in time, even as seeds, have little remorse. It's okay to grieve the letting go, but don't foster guilt for things undone. Rather, hold a wide openness and fierce curiosity for all that it is to come within that new space inside you. As unfamiliar as it may feel, it is the next step to getting there. There is so much more room within you now. Can you feel it? It's tingling and sparkling with tiny new flames of warmth and sunshine for all the new things to grow, to blossom, to take you over with passion and renewed inspiration for the possibilities of the unknown. Do not fear it. The chrysalis is just a temporary phase of unknown that is potent for magic. You don't have to walk around with the heaviness of those bones anymore. Let them go, leave them behind, dissolve yourself, be open to transformation. We cannot always stay the same. We must evolve. There are so many things that want to grow within you and around you. Let them grow. The unknown holds great transformation and possibilities for you. Trust it. It's time. Ask Spirit for the bravery and guidance it takes to fully navigate and surrender to your rebirth. This is how we can get the ultimate potential of it. To let it be what it's meant to be. However, that process may look or or however long it may take. Psychologically, you will need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, with thinking and being in new ways, with living in unfamiliar territory, with taking risks. Those old ways are no longer serving you. I lead more within you and your soul and less with your ego. So yeah, the spirits don't like the ego. The ego is arrogant. It's not really compassionate either. It's when your ego's in, you think your shit don't stink, and it does. We are above that, and it's time now to leave the old behind. The attitudes, the things that we did that now we're like, oh God, I can't believe I did that. Why did I do that? And you question it, but you know that you did it. And what are you going to do? Release it with love. Then you won't have to think about it anymore. Just release it. Don't talk about it. It's done. Can't fix it. Can't go back and change it. So what do you worry about it for? Because we do. We worry. We worry about every little thing. Look at number 27, which is 9. May sweet and soft things find you. Harmony, ease, inner child, and softness. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I appreciate and attract the sweetness of life. Sweetness, ease, inner child, softening. The perfect pair, a beautiful harmony, the loving flower that provides the sweet nectar, the generous bee that provides the nourishing pollu- pollution, pollination. Both of these beings have a much to teach us. They are light bearing, bring beauty and flow with the natural rhythm of life. They are warm with golden hues. The appreciation, the balance, and offerings each provides. Magic happens when harmony is achieved through delightful process and the law of the least effort. Some of the most beautiful things seem to exist effortlessly and to tune with the force that be. It is possible for a human to access the potent elixir, their nectar of life. What if, like the bee, you were to seek out the sweetness of life? What if you sought out the flowers of the world, leaning more toward what is soft, attracts your spirit and brings joy? What if that actually led you to more growths, potential, and peace rather than the daily grind of focusing, disciplining, and controlling? What if, like the flower, you offered your own natural sweetness up to life itself? What if that would attract the bee, the right people, opportunities, action, pollution that your life needs without having to strain to be what you think the world wants you to be? What if what is truly needed is that in this world is more softness, kindness, love, joy, ease, and magic? I completely understand. This world right now is so upsetting and backwards and crazy and jumping up and down like Rumpelstiltskin. Everybody wants to know everything, and I'd love to know everything, but I don't think we're going to learn everything. Okay, there's a little bit more. Perhaps it is our childlike nature, spiritual side wonder, and playfulness that we need to bring out more, to be easily amused by the beauty of the world, to see the mistakes, the miracles in the mundane, to open up instead of closing down, to create, live, and love from playful joy to nurturing the child within us. Maybe that is the best way to receive the honey of existence. Do something that would bring you your inner child joy. What would light them up? Think back to what used to create a spark of you. Do more of that. Let the child in you take over. Let them play and enjoy life. They are a magnet that tracks you to the light of your life. I love that. I love the whole card because the bees, the bees and the sunflowers, and it's just the sweetest thing. It's just beautiful. Yeah, we're getting down there. I'm telling you, this has been really good. We've got one more until we get into the oracle reading, and that should be interesting. That'll fill in the gaps. This is the messenger oracle, and it had a few things it really needs to tell us. And we got time to ground, and this is an amazing card. We all experience moments in our lives when we feel confused, unfocused, and surrendered by chaos and turmoil. These moments are often unavoidable, as are the lessons these moments can impart. But how you respond to them is a choice only you can make. Take a deep breath and a moment to pause and reconnect with Gaia and nature. Seek the silence of the void within, whilst your spirit spirals downward to anchor itself like an ancient tree root in the cleansing embrace of the earth beneath you. We were grounding today. We ground every day. My husband is actually taking his shoes off now. You know how the North don't run around with shoes off, the South do. So I've even met people in the South that don't run around barefoot and ground themselves, and that's kind of dangerous because we really need this downtime. It's showing you we need this downtime, and the third eye is open, but everything else is sleeping. We got the looks like the quails and the nuts and crystals hanging over here, and this beautiful turtle, the wise turtle. And this one come out and it's heed the messenger. It is easy to ignore the messenger and the signs they show you, especially when they bring a message you do not wish to hear. Do not let your fear of change or discomfort silence their voices. It is time for you to stop procrastinating, to see and to hear the truth, and do what is necessary. Heed the messenger, for the wisdom they offer is born of your own intuition and need. Bluebird on the shoulder, bluebird of happiness. There is some times when we need to listen to the messenger that comes through. I've been trying to get on for 4 days, and I finally said, my husband goes to sleep early. I said, I'm going to stay awake because I've been passing out in front of the computer by 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I said, I'm going to stay up, drink some coffee, and do my reading before they all think I went gone. I hit 5D and she's not coming back and looking back. Okay, the last one we got, and I love this card. The calm in the storm. If you think of people in your lifetime, in your life, and they've been the calm in your storm, always remember them. Always have a place in your heart, even if you really didn't like them, whatever the problem was, uh, they probably have your back. And I feel that you would be happy with that. There are times when life offers us nothing but chaos and turmoil. Wave upon wave knocks us down. Sometimes before we can regain our feet, be still, take a moment to breathe, express your thoughts and feelings, and then do what you can to find a peaceful place of calm within you. If another is in need, offer them safe harbor, be a port in their storm. That's interesting because, what we've learned is we are all in this together. We're all going through different times, different spaces, different dimensions of thought, and it's getting close to blowing up around everything because we've been lied to for a very long time, and it's going to come out sooner or later. It is going to come out. Okay, now we're going to go on to the Enchanted Map Oracle, and we've got some beautiful, interesting cards here that came out today, or last night, excuse me, midnight. 17, which is an 8, which is cue the card, and it's 8 is infinity. Ghostland, you can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing. For rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map. That is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there yet. You can take measured steps toward a goal or a dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yes, yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place. To put your attention, its magic reaches out in every direction further than the heart and soul can see. I think that we are going forward with everything that's going on in this world. And Ghostland is telling me once we are done with this part of the 4D, that the 4D will be a ghost town. We will now be in the 5D and we will be leveling up. So we have to go through the sadness, the hate, the aggravation, whatever we're doing, we have to go through it. And it will tell people how you are. It'll tell me how we are. It's if you let things go and just hone into them, you'll be better off. Okay, now with Ghostland, our clarifier was the Ten of Swords. Of course it was. Let me see where you are. That's Queen. Okay, there's a 10 swords. Endings. We are getting to the end of what we call the Q movement and everything we've been doing. And it is going to come to an end. You're right. And we are going to have to think about how we learned in this metaphor and how we saved people, how we saved ourselves and what we did. Because that's probably going to be our story. The 10 as the final card of the swords is the summing up and ending, usually involving some degree of drama. This can come as a shock or as a relief, as you know, as you see the situation or relationship for what it is, or was it connected deeply and grow. However, unwanted, this card may be when it arrives in a reading. It does tell the truth and helps you to see what needs to be released. Walk away and let go. Focus on the present rather than dwell on the past. What we're leaving is a ghost town. And this is clarifying it to let it go. It is the past. It's we were in the ghost town. Okay, but let's see where we go from here. Now we also got number 38. And number 38 is heal the ouch. Forgiveness is the healer of the soul. And that's an 11. That is a master number. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul, and mind. As this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message may be that you're being called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of the life and to commitment to the healing path. The healing, the heal the ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. I agree with that because you can't hold things hostage because you want to. And to me, it feels like they're at this wit's end where they have to go somewhere to feel the ouch because they need to get out of this space. And I'm pretty sure we're working on it, but we've got a little ways to go. Now, with the number 38, heal the ouch, we got the Queen of Swords as a clarifier, as resilience. Be prepared to make a strong decision or to respond to a final decision made by a woman. The Queen is highly intelligent and driven, but she commands respect, hold her ground, and puts her interest first. She is a charming but does not suffer fools. She can see the truth of the situation. These cards, you got to remember, are it's definitely a great message. And I'm sure if you go back and read it and think about what you're saying, it's going to be great. We got a number 4, a spirit of place. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spiritual looking after it or embodying it, just as we have a soul. The plants, trees, birds, and mountains and rivers have their own essence. When the spirit of place arrives in your trending reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overreaching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underrails your questions and then name it, you'll discover the answers you've been seeking. Your greatest power of your authenticity. Be yourself. Just be yourself. That's what I always say, because if you're pretending to be somebody else, it's not gonna work. They might not like the way you are, but they like the other person's way, because everybody has a different energy feel to them. Now, with the 4, we did get the Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Where are you? Where's you hiding? There you are. Okay, so the spirit of place, we got the Page of Pentacles. Look out for offering regarding property and work. There's a good opportunity on the horizon, but be diligent. Check all contracts carefully. Another contract one. So yeah, we got to be careful when we're doing that stuff. Okay, now the last card we got was number 45, which is a 9. Sad embrace. Loss is a part of life. Let go and allow things to heal you. You may be entering into a period where loss is in a theme. Prepares you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for the ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you cannot accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arise along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured, however, the loss. However great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. See, I really think that, because I think that we have not seen anything yet. It's going to get interesting. I'm just going to say that. Now, the 15 or the 4, excuse me, the 45 was interesting because we got the 13, which is a 4, is the Death card. Death does not reveal physical death. It expresses a great change in your life, a transformation that is essential if you're to begin a new phase. However, you are no longer need a new phase. However, you no longer need is taken from your death is necessary for something new to be born. This may be unsatisfying work, a stuck relationship, or anything that constitute old ways of being, including habits that no longer serve you for for the reason death clears away confusion and brings a solution to a natural idea conclusion. From this point onward, new people, ideas, and opportunities enter your life. A new era beckons. Allow that what will be, rather than resisting the change that needs to happen. Embrace. Sorry, but this writing is so little. It's just, yeah. That's what's I'm losing my place and all kinds of stuff because it's just crazy. And I always see this card as like the change going through as it's going through the bottom of the ocean. The ship that people were on that passed away when it went down. But if you look at this picture, it's got the shark circling the old ship. So it's not going to let you in. Doesn't matter what's on it, it's not going to let you in. But then you've got over here with an earth shark. And there's other sharks too, but they're concentrating over there on my friend. So yeah, we have to really be careful and we need to take the right road out of there before we get munched on or whatever they're going to do to us because we don't know. Okay, now, yep. This card came out because it really wanted to be seen at the very end of this thing. And it's 17, the star. We had 17 in the beginning. And that's interesting. The star card. Follow your heart and respect your inner knowing. Trust that the universe will bring you whatever you need. Whatever you need. We're looking in all the wrong places. So we need to get back to looking in the right places. Okay. Now, this was a really interesting read because I've been telling everybody they're unique. There's only one you, and you broke the mold. Pursuit of happiness and life is a gift. But then we started with 10 sacral chakra, which this is a 10 today, goes down to a 1. This goes down to a 1. And this is telling you that they feel good in their own body. And I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. So yeah, when you get around people and you're sensitive, you will feel it right away. You will feel that you might want to say hi, but I wouldn't. Just make sure you're not overdoing it with the new you, okay? Because then we got I embrace my soul's purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. She's got the whole world in her heart, and she's looking up, and that is connecting her 3D and 4D and getting ready for 5D. So yeah, this was a good reading. I mean, it did talk about sad embrace, hate, opportunity, hope, transformation, spirit place. I mean, can't make this stuff up. 17 was the first card to begin, and 17 was the last card we did. And, we've got to know that we have the calm in the storm. We have been heeding the messages, and most of us have been grounding. I advise you to ground right now. And we've got the may sweet and soft things find you. Harmony, and then we got rebirth. So the rebirth is definitely there. There's a lot of people that are pregnant out there. The Palladian activation, coming together, harmony, resolution, that's there too. Whether they come forward is another story. And we had heal the ouch, and then we got resilience, the Queen of Swords. So we got the ouch, and she come in to help. She come in to relieve some of the pain. Because we got to remember it's always the calm before the storm. And cracked open to me was like this. We got cracked open and we had this one. And split your focus. It's a four. There's another four. There's another four. There's all kinds of fours in here. Look up the angel number 4. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life, cracked open. That's this one. And this one is split your focus. Pay attention to the old guard and pay attention to the new guard, and you'll get what you need to get. We do have the angels around us. We definitely do. We have the broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. So now we want to start getting into peace and listen from the heart. Number 8, another unity card, because it's telling us we are all one. We just haven't figured it out yet because we feel we're unique, and we are unique. But we have to listen from the heart. So that is the message for tonight, tomorrow. And I hope everybody is staying hot, staying warm and cool, and having a beautiful day. All right, everybody. I love you all. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.